channel ONEThe TV presenter issued a thinly veiled threat. Kirill Kleymenov, a presenter on Russian state television channel One, issued a stark message for those who betrayed Russia, warning of death and disease. He said, "I sympathize with any suffering and certainly not rejoice in it. What's more, I don't wish death on anyone, but purely for educational purposes for those who dream about a career, I'd like to issue a caution. The profession of traitor is a lot more dangerous than that of a drug courier. It's very rare that those who choose it live out their days in peace and serenity. Alcoholism and drug addiction, stress, grave nervous disorders and depression are the inevitable professional illnesses of the traitor." Kirill Kleymenov. Alcoholism and drug addiction, stress, grave nervous disorders and depression are the inevitable professional illnesses of the traitor, and as a consequence, heart attacks, strokes, car accidents and suicide. After all, in the thinly veiled threat on the Kremlin mouthpiece, he continued, "Whatever the reasons, whether you're a professional traitor or you just hate your country and your free tunes, I repeat, no matter. Don't go to England." He explained that something, "I wasn't right, and people get poisoned, they die in helicopter crashes and fall out of windows in industrial quantities." It is thought he was referring to a number of oligarchs who sought refuge in England but came to a sticky end. Pamr Skripal, 66, and his 33-year-old daughter Yulia are fighting for their lives in hospital. Alexander Litvinenko, a Russian dissident, was fatally poisoned in London with polonium-210 in November 2006. The attack on Mr. Skripal and his daughter has not yet been proven to be linked to the Russian government, but Whitehall sources told The Times they take this as a confirmation of a Kremlin strategy. Mr. Skripal, 66, and his 33-year-old daughter Yulia are fighting for their lives in hospital days after being found slumped on a bench in Salisbury, Wiltshire. The Russian ambassador to Ireland, Yuri Filatov, has said the case of Mr. Skripal has shown that Britain cannot protect people seeking safety on its shores, but added there was no evidence of Russian involvement. He told the BBC, "My own conclusion would be that for some reason the British territories are very dangerous for certain types of people." Metropolitan Police Assistant Commissioner Mark Rowley said the case is being treated as a major incident involving attempted murder by administration of a nerve agent, with Mr. Skripal and his daughter Yulia remaining in a critical condition. Mr. Rowley added hundreds of detectives, forensic officers and analysts are working around the clock on the case. Although the alert has not been declared as a terrorist incident, the investigation is being led by the National Counter-Terrorism Police Network. Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson has commented that the case had echoes of the death of Alexander Litvinenko and said the UK would respond robustly if there was state involvement. Thursday, March 8, 2018, personnel in hazmat suits secure a tent covering a bench in Salisbury's Maltings shopping centre. British troops are already in the Black Sea area as part of NATO's new multinational force in Romania to counter Russia along its eastern flank and to check a growing Russian presence in the Black Sea following the Kremlin's 2014 seizure of Crimea. A Ministry of Defense spokesman said, "British troops are already in Estonia and Poland as part of NATO's enhanced presence. There are 800 men and women in Estonia, leading the battle group, and in Poland, we have around 150 people making up part of an international battle group. In Romania, we have typhoons doing air policing." He refused to comment on whether more troops would be deployed if the nerve gas assassination attempt was confirmed to be linked to Russia.